Alright, so I know a lot of you are probably wondering what was going on behind the scenes of the last video, and there were a lot of people saying that you didn't really understand much of what really happened or what was the whole point of everything. And also there was a lot of confusion on why certain things, exist. Okay, there that goes. There's a lot of confusion on decisions made with the most recent MUSHYPOLTER video, so I am here, I'm here to give some insight into the processes that went into it and all that. Welcome to Extra Polter, a series I am going to try and do whenever there's extra context needed for a certain video or if I feel like it. This video will feature the escape room video, and this guy is... yeah, very, very fucking dead. Anyway, today's video will focus on the whole escape room thing. Why did I just type in mushroom? What the fuck is wrong with me? So the first main problem I've seen is that there are no contexts, and that the main thing is that it looked like the bell here would, just fall over. Yeah, that was kind of an error on our part, and honestly, the form didn't exactly give the context needed to make it to where you guys knew the guy would just fall down here and just, instantaneously die. So yeah, that's the first thing issued, and now one of the other things, a lot of you guys mainly just wanted context for the form. Okay, next thing. Why a bell? Oh, that broke. Why a bell tower? My main design philosophy was keeping things visually consistent. Because, well, when Mushy came to me to ask about the whole Squid Game obstacle course, I kept things visually consistent. Keeping the theme together, making sure everything mended together well. Because, I'm kind of a game design person. It's kind of my job to keep things, like, cohesive and together while also making sure they serve their purpose. So the reason it's a bell tower is because, well, what really is the point of a tower existing if it's just going to sit there and do nothing? And then my mind went to, but what if we put a bell inside? And then that's how the bell tower came to be. Next, the incinerator. Well, incinerators exist in real life, and this was based off a trash compactor, so, oh, that's fun. So I guess that just immediately pressed and triggered. So now we have this going to where it just shreds these things, and you're probably wondering why the boxes are there. They're there because I thought it'd be funny. Like, that's just it. I thought it'd be funny. Next up, the tower here. This one did have a few problems with being created, because I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of running out of ideas at this point, and I thought, why not just have the tower explode? Yeah, the tower explodes. Oh, he died. That's unfortunate. The reason tip don't kill yourself here is because in testing this didn't always cohesively kill, and I did test these before submitting them and actually publishing them, and as you can see here the guy is fine, but that doesn't really always happen, and as Mushy says, no survivors. There we go. Okay, so the next one I'm moving on to is Paradise here. And yeah, all of them were named. That's why I had the names inside the video itself. So now I have this thing here. And honestly, this one did kind of lack context because like, there's a nuclear bomb sitting up here. And whenever the button's pressed, the TV activates and the bomb falls and death. And honestly, one of the main things I see people talking about in the comments section is how, like, the walking one was rigged. Let me just put up a Mushy's explanation here with how he did it and why. So yeah, there's his explanation straight from the main guy himself. Perfectly timed with the explosion too. Alright, next one, the sawmill. I honestly don't really have much to say about this one. It's pretty basic. The one thing is that this thing is intentionally frozen there because you're supposed to put this on the conveyor belt, and then that just drags the person out. I would have told him that, but at the time I was like offline, and I honestly don't even really remember what I was doing, probably preparing for college or something. But yeah, this is one of the easier ones. You guys got it like second try, and yeah, that's basically all I really have to say about this one. Next one up here is the Highway to Hell. Honestly, my one for this one was I wanted to keep with the theme of, everything actually looking cohesive and having a standard theme, so I thought highway, car, speed, wall. Yeah, that made for a perfect escape room. Totally didn't take you guys literally one try to get it done. Anyway, you guys actually did just straight up nail it first try. No idea how you did, but RNG always just, it's weird sometimes. But still, it's a guaranteed kill if you hit the wall at high high enough speed. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about that one. Okay, so here we have Escape Room 7, Last Ride. Reason I made it this was because, well, I don't know, I just wanted a bus level. That's just it. And you're probably wondering why the dummies are here. I legitimately don't know, I just thought it'd be funny. And also, one of the things brought up in the video was, why are they sparking? Yeah, they were sparking after the EMP bomb, but there's a decent reason for that. Hang on. Anyway, this is what the dummies look like without the bandages and human makeup. Yeah, it's just bricks and keyboards. And whenever you spawn an EMP bomb, it causes the keyboards to spark and break. So yeah, that's why they started sparking. And a bit of an explanation on how this one works. So what this one is supposed to do is just, you know, drive, but then when the timer goes off, the bombs explode. And while this is driving, the bombs send this thing like really high in the air, causing it to, you know, just fly. But the reason it didn't do that was because in the original video, it, you know, just hit the wall and then exploded. And that was because I didn't clarify that this should have been done on the humongous map. So that was just straight up my fault. Where's the guy? That's his leg. So yeah, he is very much not very alive right now. Anyway, moving on to the last one, since that's arguably like the one that malfunctioned the most. So this one was meant more as, can you spot the one that actually turns on? Back in testing, this worked. This killed the dude. Yeah, in testing it did that. In the video, it just didn't kill the dude for some reason. I just don't understand why. Like, I just don't understand what happened. Maybe it's a difference in settings? I don't know. And one of the parts was the ending. I know I remembered in, like, I don't know, an unofficial version, their fuse is right here too. But I think I copied a wrong thing and lost that version. So that's why I needed a separate submission to cut the rope, so walk out. And the thing with the car here, that's just an environmental decoration. It's supposed to be this dude's right out of here. But Alt F4ing out of here, out of the game, is also, you know, funny, I guess. Well, not even I guess. It was legitimately funny. So now for why does this video exist? Well, I originally came up with the idea. I'll just put up screenshots of DMs here. This was originally supposed to be a thing for Saw or the next Squid Game thing, but the next Squid Game thing doesn't come out for a while. And the next Saw movie, well, yeah. So we just decided to do it because it's funny. And plus, hey, it gives you guys more chances to get in there and do things. And honestly, it was a pretty good video, aside from, you know, all the misunderstandings and all that. There will be a part 2, but I'm not sure if that'll require more escape rooms or not. So if you guys have any ideas for escape rooms that you'd want to see, or just improvements on the previous ones, just let me know and I'll be sure to check them out. But for now, that's the end of Extra Polter, and I'll see you guys in the next one, if there is a next one. Oh my god, will these guys fucking stop?